I like that you guys are fighting for first. We're here. We were running a little late. The cats aren't in their corner right now. We were running a little late though. And so, cause I'm testing something, since we're just chatting again tonight, I was like, you know what? We're plugging everything into the gaming tower right now because we're just chatting. And because I didn't last time, I got his Taco Bell. I made sure we pulled a Sammy. So late. This was earlier than I'm running late from when I mean, like, we're early compared to last time, Moxie, without a doubt. But the one thing that didn't pop up is what I'm curious about is try switching the game to windowed mode. So you normally get a pop-up with the Streamlabs dual stream for like being able to watch chat on the TikTok side. And that started to pop up and then didn't. And so I'm kind of checking around some stuff. Keep notifications during live and your games and overplay. You can turn. Okay. I'm kind of messing around. Chat has popped out. Okay. So there's that. There's that thing. That says offline. So I think that's only related to the studio. So then there's supposed to be a thing too. Let's see here. I saw something. What did I do last time? I was like toggling between some stuff last time. Yeah, and what I found out is that TikTok's chat is not supported in Streamlabs chat. So even in the multi-stream chat, that's not there. So, but where did that... Let's see here, close. Where did that live chat go? Because you're supposed to be able to pull it back up if you needed to. Edit description and title. Is that where I was at? Use different title name. Let's see here. There's, oh, primary chat. There we go. Let me throw the TikTok up, and then that way I can view. That's what I want. I want to look at the stream in the browser. There we go. Oh. Okay, pause that. Okay, this is a whole different view from last time. This is great. I love it. All right, cool. We've got more going on here. Excellent. Let's see. So, this is good though because there's still a lot I need to figure out with a good chunk of this stuff, which is all fine. There we go. Especially since I can't do TikTok's chat here in this screen, which is unfortunate, but you know, it happens. So, all right, let's go ahead. I'm just going to swap over to multi-stream over here for that one. So, you were tempted to time out both Arrow and Moxie to claim first. Oh my God, Jason. That's a mood. That's a mood right there. Let's see. So there's different, oh, this is maybe what it was, is that there was different. So I was over here. So hello, TikTok. We're still figuring out the dual streaming with Streamlabs. So today is our second day. We're just chatting. I can't play games, unfortunately, because it turns out the laptop can't process it. But here's, you know what I was thinking of, though? I was thinking of something last night when I was thinking on this, is that what we could do, because I know Daniel mentioned the mini PC option, which is fine, but then I have to get a monitor, I have to get another keyboard, and it's more peripherals than I want to deal with, especially because just more devices. If my regular mouse and keyboard were wireless and could be Bluetooth and connect between different devices, they wouldn't be a big deal. They are not, so we're not going to worry about that. But limited power, exactly, Jason. And so, yeah, one of my thoughts is, the one nice thing that I've realized is having the laptop is very helpful for when I need to do edits to stream, whether it be working on the overlays or making changes for holiday stuff. If I can sit out on the couch, I do it a lot better. So I'm thinking I definitely do need a laptop version instead. I'm still looking into options with those because I was reading up a little bit on just with how, like, the purpose and the designing of laptops in general, that with how they're supposed to respond with their specs and everything, that you can have great specs, but it might not be meant for necessarily streaming wise. And Alex, it's Alex. Hi, friend. Hi, friend. How are you? Oh my God. Hi, Alex. I didn't hear our audio there, but that's okay. Oh, and you resubbed. Thank you, friend. Thank you for resubbing. But did that even toss? It didn't even toss a sound alert on? What? It didn't even toss a sound alert on. That is very unfortunate. But what I'm thinking I might do in the meantime is that if I have to upgrade a computer, I would like to probably consider more so upgrading the gaming PC.
This is fine.
So we could do that, repurpose the current gaming PC, and use that as a streaming PC. And then once I figure out a little bit more, I can go that route. But I also am just like, or maybe we just go with the laptop, and I just find just a really good spec laptop. So let's see your sound alerts. Why didn't I hear that? Monitor and output. It's there. It is there. Maybe I just need to turn it up a bit. I don't know. But if I need help building something, you'll help with select and budget. Thank you, Jason. I have started using PC Picker, which is actually really helpful. You heard death. Did somebody play the death sound? Did somebody play death and I missed it? Or is it just in general? Let's see here. So, okay, so this is interesting because I'm looking at some different. These are different views. Very interesting. Okay, I'm just gonna bookmark these guys while I'm at it. Because yeah, we definitely have to be clever with some of these stuff, it looks like. Because we're not streaming from the TikTok studio. We could. I could actually do a virtual webcam of Slob into the TikTok studio if I had to. I'm not sure how well that would work, but you know, it's an option. You did, as Rick role plays. Oh my gosh. How is everybody doing? Alex, hi, happy Thursday. Hope you're well. If you said anything after I subbed, your computer crashed. You're totally fine, Alex. You didn't miss anything. I've just been talking about ideas for the fact that for us to dual stream, and I feel like it's just going to be streaming in general now. I think I'm going to need to get maybe a new, like ideally a new laptop. Just because the current one cannot handle the processing power. So, but we can't game very well on the PC and do a single PC setup because we run into the obviously issues. So, without all of that, what am I trying to grab? I'm trying to grab my gordita. There we go. Is this a gordita? Yes, gordita crunch. And so, twice now oh my God, we're lacking a goat scream. You're right. You are so right. We're missing out on a goat scream. You still recommend streaming and stream crimes, just breaking all of TOS. Yeah, one for the OBS, one for the gaming, and then one for Corn Hub. For everyone who loves corn. It's just like a bunch of, like, we're shucking corn, and then we're boiling corn, and we're grilling corn, and seasoning corn. I know, I pulled a Sammy! I got my Taco Bell. For those of you over on TikTok who are kind of just tuning in or popping in, hanging out, I will get TikTok, and we call it pulling a Sammy. Because I buy TikTok, I buy Taco Bell. But I was buying Taco Bell so much at one point that it turned into a whole thing. You're rather fond of the censored Japanese, oh yeah, the very censored Japanese corn. Mm-hmm. Is that so, Moxie? Ooh. Tomato soup and grilled cheese. I like it. And Jason's like, have we scared them away yet? Have we scared away everyone who's new? I don't know. That's a good question. Let's see. Well, this is kind of cool too. I can see over here. This is a different view. I kind of like this. This view looks a lot like very similar to like if you were just watching on Twitch, just over on TikTok. I like that view better. Let's see, and then over here, yeah, because on this side, we can clip this. Do we? I don't think we can clip that. Okay. But it is all fine. You had sketty? Sketty's delicious. I've gotten really into making lemon, yeah, basically it's just lemon pasta. And you just use angel hair. It's really tasty. Throw in some crushed red pepper. Get a little spice and heat out of it. Frozen fish, that's a good idea. Frozen fish is another good... You always have a bunch of food, like, in the freezer ready to go. And so... Okay, so... I'm thinking... Okay, maybe I just need... I think we just need to make decisions. Because I don't want to, like, keep putting off, like... What do we do about devices? I think we do the laptop. I think that's the first step. That way, we just get back into our dual PC. We can still play most of our games on the PC. And that's totally fine. And then we could do some fundraising to get a new processor. Just basically getting a whole new gaming PC as a result. I think that's what we'll do. Let's plan that. Okay. Now I just have to source a laptop. It's going to be the thing. But then, yeah, that way I can just totally take my laptop out to go work on editing with it. I'm not having to be tied into being here in the bedroom all the time to work on editing, so that'll work out well. They finally got Genshin on the Xbox? Oh, fuck yeah. I haven't logged in there for a really long-ass time, but that's better. Like, it totally plays well on the PC, but we just can't stream it as a single PC setup. It's not ideal. I got too much into Love and Deep Space that I totally forgot about Genshin. Also, the romancing in Love and Deep Space is a whole thing. So, there's that. It would be fun to try and stream some Love in Deep Space, but I don't know how, since I don't think they have a PC. Do they? I don't think they do. I think it's all, like, mobile device or tablet. So. There should be a feat Sammy command where it's a redeem per... Oh my god. Just, like, keep me from talking too much so I actually eat my food in a timely manner, because how many times do I eat food and it goes cold? Because I just keep talking and not eating food. That'd be entertaining. Or are you thinking the other way, Moxie? That the stream recognizes when I take a bite. And then we have a command that goes with that, so it counts how many times I have to take a bite. Your bowls end up lasting... Yeah, they last the entire stream. You're not wrong, they do. It's just like, oh, how long, like, Sammy wants to, like, try and finish this dish. She ends up eating it for, like, 4 hours. It's a skill. It's a very well made skill, I will say. Yeah, or for a whole 6-hour stream. You know what I realized, and this was part of why I ended up getting Taco Bell tonight. I didn't eat most of my food that I took to work today. I had my breakfast, which was a quinoa oatmeal, and I had an Olipop, and then I ate a cheese stick. And that's all I ate today when I had more food for lunch. And I was like, we should get some Taco Bell. It's perfect. Okay, the command is to make me take a bite. Okay, I like that. That is totally fair. You did a lot of baking on vacation, so you made pumpkin bread for... Ooh. Yeah, like a good homemade pumpkin bread. Gotta love it. Deadpoolio! Hi, I'm new. Hi, Deadpoolio. How you doing? You finished off the Nepalese food your mom and you ordered over... Ooh, that sounds good too. That sounds very good. I keep like adjusting my mic because I'm like, oh, I'm going to lean forward to take a bite of food. And then it's because I just keep talking until I eat food. So let's see here. So, okay, this is working a lot better though. Like just, we can have music in the background and, we're able to do more, which is good. Alex, you're cuddling with the babies. Cuddle with the babies. Students? Wait, what about students, Alex? Deadpool, you're doing good. It is good to see you. Thank you. You got me in the background while you're watching a football game. Which football game? I have not been paying any attention to football lately, so. But yeah, my main thing was just to test to see, like, am I going crazy with maybe it's the laptop's processing capabilities, or is it just like I really don't have the right settings for stream? And I think we all knew the answer, but I still had to prove it to myself, and it is clearly the processing power of the laptop. So I think we probably could go with a newer laptop though then, and then just make sure that, you know, it's not gonna become obsolete in processing power too quickly. That would suck. Oh, soccer football. Football. That one. It's the football. Not the football. The football. Okay, yeah, of course I'm not gonna be paying attention to that one. You're closing the computer lab down. Students don't want to leave, so I stare at them as they say, yes, just stare them down and just like, I'm watching you. And then they feel really uncomfortable because so many people do not like being watched over their shoulders. It's a local game. Nice. Hi, Daniel. How are you? Yeah, you know what? Oh, this was completely unrelated. It just reminded me that one of my coworkers successfully scared me at work yesterday. That was good. The football where you kick the ball more than once in a play. You could get more than once in a play. You have audio now. Yay! Good job, Arrow. You're trying to decide what to do for dinner? Well, you know what I could tell you, Daniel? Pull a Sammy, just like me. You know what? I think what I want to do, I'm thinking about like things I can do, because since I've changed like a lot of the I've changed as many of the overlay things over to stream elements, to give me the ability to edit stuff better. And so I think I'm gonna, let's see here, I'm gonna add something in. How's our Capricorn doing? She's doing well. She is slowly eating a fucking crunchy corn, a fucking Gordito Crunch. There we go. I fail miserably. I always remember the name of this thing. Taco Bell's gonna be tomorrow's lunch. Okay, that's fair. Every Capricorn, Taco Bell with an energy drink or a White Claw of sorts. Yep, that's totally fair. We ain't got time for shit. The football where the ball is round, full round as a ball. Deadpool, yeah. Oh my gosh. Do I like Caesar salads? Hell yeah. Caesar salads are delicious. Hi, Sterling. Thank you for the biddies, friend. 300 biddies again. Thank you. How are you doing? I think you and I were both very busy today because we hardly texted each other. Caesar salad is on the list too. Totally fair. Like, where... I'm trying to remember, where were we at, Sterling, that we had like a really good Caesar... Oh! Maybe it was Denver Fan Expo that they made their own anchovy sauce for the Caesar salad. And you could tell it was really, really good. Let's see here. Okay, so I was wanting to modify a piece here. Okay. Trying to make as many things like easily modifiable without too many locations of doing it all. Wait, what? Oh, I see why. I'm like, why are we suddenly having like weird stuff? It's because it's trying to automatically redirect. I haven't logged into Stream Elements on this computer in a long time, obviously. That's totally fair. Hello, TikTok! How are you guys doing? We're mostly all hanging out over here on Twitch, but we're checking out the TikTok area. Seeing how you guys are doing. Oh my god. Return to the application. It did not take it. That's fine. I'm not worried. I won't worry about it. I can do it later. Then I go and try again. Oh, there we go. It went through. No problem this time. Yeah, that'll be fine. You're good, Sterling. But it was a good day. You met up with Matt. Oh, good. I'm glad you were able to meet up with Matt and catch up with him. I'm glad he's doing good. I'm assuming he's doing good if it was a great chat. So let's see. Streaming tools, overlays. There we go. And then let's go with probably this one is what I'm thinking of. Oh, you're gonna go pull up TikTok? Okay, pull up the TikTok. See how it's looking over on the TikTok. The other night, that it was doing a lot better in comparison to Twitch. So there was that. But I'm curious how it's doing since we're clearly not doing as bad and miserable as we were the other night. He's great, Axel. Oh my god, you gave him a new shield? Oh my god, you made him cry, didn't you? You made Matt cry. With friends chatting and meeting up. Yes! Yes. Oh, also, remember how, like, I was saying that we weren't going to be able to stream last night because I was going to go do trivia night with Rumi. We fucking rocked it. I fucking rocked it. I knew, like, almost every answer. Like, not every answer, but I knew, like, a very good majority of them to the point that I was the one writing mostly everything. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? This is, like, not a thing for me, so this is really cool. I was very excited. Let's see here. I want to... There we go. I'm going to throw in a chat box. Just go to custom. That's fine. Pull it down here. Yeah. I was so impressed with myself. I was like, "Oh my God, I know my answers with this. This is great." Every time you go live on TikTok, your phone's at 10%. Why are you letting your phone get to 10%? I do see you over here in the top viewers little list that pulls up. Hello over on top viewers arrow. Check, check. Ah, thank you. I had a brief moment of panic that when I was setting the cameras up, I was like, oh my God, I don't, why is my camera settings looking really weird? And I realized it's just because there's still daylight out the window. Let's see here. So, show messages permanently. Messages fade after 30 seconds. Messages are delayed by 2 seconds. We'll throw those on. And so you got a Capricorn on your phone and your TV. Oh my God. That's a lot. Let's see. Alrighties. And then I just want to change this over. Oops. Hi, Gandhi. Oh, thank you, Arrow. Thank you so much. Let's see here. Alrighty. So did I leave? Oh my God. I think Freya's food is out. So he's also been able to eat that too. That's fine. He can handle that. Let's see. So we'll go with that. That should be fine. Let's go bold. You're gonna go have gonna have to treat this like you did with Winnie's TikTok lives. Yes, there we go. I like that plan. Let's see here. Let me go over to my Twitch settings. I have like really worked to try and like accommodate to my needs of OCDs, and I now have spreadsheets of a bunch of stuff. Let's see here. So text, shadow. I want this. Hi, sir. I love you. Please know that. Let's see, and then let's go with this one. And then let's see. Let's go with background color. Let's see. What did I do background color with some other stuff? I did something kind of like this. Let's see if this will work. Okay, select that. Yeah, that works. And then let's see here. We want to ignore Streamlabs. And then let's see here. We have that all set up. I've got my font weight in there. Yeah, that. Nah, we'll just turn that down. That'll be fine. And then let's go up one more in that. And then we'll go in position. You guys can't see any of this yet. It'll be like magic. Although it's only going to be showing over on TikTok, so there's going to be that. But let's see here. Left is 9. Okay. Whoop. Change that over. Bring this up to 900. All right. Save it. There we go. Let's see. Voila. How's that? Oh, that is very far down from where I want it. Let's see. Move it up by like 75? No, let's try 50. Okay, save. Let's see what I think of that. 690. Wait, did you really get 690 hearts? I don't even know where that can count. Oh my god, yes! Oh my good job, Arrow. I like it. I like it. Picasso. We're playing around with a lot of stuff. I'm still testing a lot of stuff out, so. You're not getting the sound alerts? That's what I thought. I'm not sure why they're not playing through. You know what? Maybe let me just check the browser source. Like, that shouldn't have changed, but I wonder if it's the browser source. Sound alerts. Oh, Mile High! I didn't see you, Mile High! How are you doing? Hi! I gotta use that speed action. Oh, you gotta use that speed action. I gotcha. Gotcha with that. Yes, you do. Let's see. That's a changelog thing. That's way old. After tapping on the phone so fast it hurts after... Oh, yeah. It definitely hurts after a little bit. Oh, there was a terms of service update. I wonder if that's why. There we go. Okay, let's go to the library. Let's check that. Because I didn't hear anything earlier, and I was like, huh. Yeah, both for, like, you and Moxie, Daniel. Did that even... Oh, okay.
Hello there.
There we go. Okay, so it did send the sound. Maybe it was just... Hang on. I do apologize if this blows out somebody's ear.
Hello there.
Yeah, that's not even like, it's getting a little spike, but it's not even there, so hang on. Something's up. And it could just be because, you know, I'm doing something a little different. Let's see. The one downside is that this is over on an overlay scene. Oh, you did. It was just barely. Okay, so you could hear that. I didn't hear it though, so I'll just turn this up for now. And then here's, let's see here. This was Moxie from earlier.
He's fine with it. He's fine. Really. He's fine. See? He's fine. He's fine.
Oh,
it's fine.
You know what?
It's fine. This is fine. It's fine.
Hello there.
I think there's something with my... Let's see here. So there's that. That's my monitor only. That I hear. But I just don't hear it from the other side. Monitoring device. Here we go. Let's try this. That was set to default. That could maybe be doing it. Red! How you doing there, friend?
He's fine with it.
There we go.
He's fine.
Now I hear it.
Really. He's fine. See? He's fine. He's fine. It's fine. It's fine. This is fine. It's fine.
Hi, Bean. You are... You are doing a whole thing, aren't you? It works. Good job. Excellent. We got this shit. Hi. Hi, Bean. Hey, can I... Oh, okay, here we go. Of course, like, I have the cat cam set up and everything for the bed behind me, and of course they're not laying in it. There's the sweet bean, and we got Candy over to our right. Excellent. We got everybody here. We got everybody here. We can't see Gandy very well over on the TikTok side, though, just because he gets cut off. Here, look at that. Now we've got Gandy in there. You want to do pumpkins in like 2 weeks? Ooh, yeah. You see a Freya! Yes! We got a Frey bean. She's being impatient. She's got her food out in the kitchen, but we all know her. We know what she wants. We saw her the other night getting her favorite treat of all times. So, oh, we get to see his mischievous face. We do. We get to see his little mischievous face. You wish pumpkin carving parties was more of a thing? You know, if they were more of a thing, I'd probably think of it way more often. Sterling, I got Taco Bell. Just so you know, because you weren't here earlier. But yeah, I don't know if anyone wants to feed the kitties. They will get jerky stick, if anything else, because Freya gets churu every morning now for her. I suddenly forget what it's called, but she's got to take a thing in the morning. So you wash your hands with soap and still smell oh my god. Yeah, pumpkin stays on your hands just like garlic. I wonder if the metal washing stones that you can get to like remove like garlic and onion off your hands when you wash them, I wonder if that would work with the pumpkin. Oh, Daniel, were you trying to play something? You're gonna put garlic on your hands and go fight. There we go. I'm gonna fight Dracula, and you just like load up fucking garlic on your hands. Oh, the playing Sammy command didn't work? I might have to look into seeing why it didn't work. Because they should. Oh, you know what? I wonder if CloudBot with Streamlabs is down. AKA, I need to turn it on. Possibly. No, because actually no. Because whatchamacallit actually went through. Also, Mile High, I just realized that you resubbed. Thank you so much for the resub. I didn't hear it earlier, obviously, because I wasn't hearing any of the sound alerts. Need to geek out for a moment. Has anyone seen season 4, episode 1 and 2 of Superman and Lois? I have not. I'm not much of a Superman person. But I'm sure somebody else has. Yeah, because I still have all the commands over in Streamlabs. So I think I just need to go and turn on CloudBot. I think that's what it's going to be. No, but it should be on because my timers have been going off. So, yeah, maybe I just need to look up and see what the command is. Also, Daniel thinks that maybe baking soda can help get the smell of pumpkin off of your hands red. If you haven't tried it yet. Just a thought. Me, like, moving my food around so I can type on the keyboard. And I'm like, how much am I needing to move my food? Where am I going to put it? I guess I'll put it over here for now. That works. I need to get in on watching Agatha. It looks really good. Let's see here. So I was gonna check. Let's see here. I want to check over here on Streamlabs. And of course I have to log in on all of this too. The fact that I don't do a lot of this stuff on the gaming PC, I'm like, oh my god, I have to relog into everything. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, does it have the best Lex Luthor? I know Lex Luthor is usually like a make or break it. No, okay, so our Cloudbot is there. So then let me just go to the commands and let me look up Sammy and like pull to Sammy. Yeah, okay, so pull to Sammy does work. Oh, what did you try to put in, Daniel? I can't see, and I think it's just because of the multi-stream part. I couldn't see like what your initial command was. Let's see here. If I change the bottom of my chat back over to Twitch, update that. I wonder if I come over here, I can see the commands again. Oh, of course it wipes out all of the chat. Good job. It's fine. Oh, you know what? Actually, I do have it over here. So. Okay. Yeah, I see what it's doing. Interesting. Oh, there's like so much stuff up in here that it doesn't even show it all. What? I want to, probably just because my screen over here is too small for that. Okay. Okay. I will. Out of the respect for Daniel. That's totally fair. We take spoilers very seriously here. You know the one thing that's going to be interesting? So, there's like, I feel like there's different types of etiquette between like TikTok Live and Twitch. And the fact that I feel like more people over on TikTok Live are fine with you pointing them out, popping into their Twitch, and into your live. Not as much here over on Twitch. Like people will, like I'm one of those people, I'm like, just let me lurk. Please do not call me out. Do not look at me and see that I popped in the list of people who are like watching your stream. It's a guaranteed I will pop right out because I'll be like, nah. Now I feel obligated to try and say something. And so, and at least like of some of the TikTok Live I've watched, I feel like that's a thing, but I could be wrong. Or we could just do our own, we'll probably just do our own thing too, which is totally fair. He's probably a very different Lex with all the others, since most of the time Lex is more methodical. Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. I feel like I've seen clips of him as well. Like, I've seen clips of, like, how Lex is supposed to be in that series. You have me on TikTok on the phone. And so the phone is overcharging. And then you're on the laptop right now. I like it. I like it. That is some support there. Thank you, Arrow. That's how we go about this stuff. We support by lurking in areas. There we go. I was like, that's noisy crackling sounds. For some odd reason, I don't like it coming from the mic. So, sometimes it's fine. Other times it's crap. Todd! Is this Todd? Is this our Todd? Hi, Todd. I see Todd over on the TikTok. Yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what I'm wanting to try and get us set up that we can stream on both platforms. It is Sterling. Yeah, so right now I decided to test something since it was already kind of decided that I wasn't going to worry about trying to play a game tonight since we were having issues last stream. And then, like, I was trying to figure out, okay, like, what's going to be my confirmation of we can't dual stream to two platforms, and we've been having struggles with dual streaming, which is getting good quality without drop frames and lag and all that stuff. That it's the laptop's processing power, regardless. And so, yeah, I was like, you know what? Let me just, we're just chatting, so let me just go ahead. I'm going to plug the cameras in and the microphone in. And just, since most of Slobs is cloud-based, I was able to just go ahead and open up Slobs. Everything loaded in perfectly fine. I just had to reset, excuse me, I burped, the peripherals. And, yeah, I did all of that in about the span of 20 minutes before we started. Am I using Restream? I'm not using Restream. I'm just using Streamlabs. And then you can, I think and I'm not sure with Streamlabs, I've seen some things that you can stream to at least one secondary platform for free, so you don't have to pay for Ultra. I know I do pay for I pay for a different thing of Streamlabs, actually. It's not Ultra though, but it's at least paying to get more of the library access and such. So, but yeah, so we're just doing all of this out of Streamlabs. The one downside though is that since I'm choosing TikTok as a secondary platform, is that TikTok's chat features are not integrated into Streamlabs. And actually I found a great little list of different platforms and what works and what doesn't work. So at least for the chat side of things, you can read and post comments between YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook pages if you're dual streaming to those. Then you can only read the chat in Streamlabs with Facebook profiles, Twitter, and Trovo, but you can't post comments or anything like that. And then if you're dual streaming to Instagram Live or TikTok, you can't read any of chat in Streamlabs. You can't post anything in Streamlabs. So you need to use a secondary platform. And so TikTok's got, let's see, your TikTok has their own studio, but nothing goes in there if you're not streaming from their own studio. So then they have it where if you're working with Streamlabs, it'll open up a monitoring webpage, and and it also opens up the live webpage. So then that way you can see your chat that way and you can moderate from there. And so then yeah, you can do all of that way. So you're having to split managing both platforms in more than one location. I don't like that part. It might just be a kind of a partnership thing that they need to work on or something like that with that, to get where they will integrate better. But But the one thing that what was I just thinking of? Oh, the other thing too is that at least for like any kind of TikTok redemption things, like so like they have it with like the coin balances, and so then there's like the stickers that you can buy and have those. You can't set anything with like overlays or alerts or anything like that in Streamlabs, but you can do that kind of stuff over in the TikTok studio. And you can set up your goals and everything in the TikTok studio, but then that doesn't feed. And same thing with like goals and alerts specifically for TikTok's platform. There's not a widget for that in Streamlabs. So there's like a lot of stuff that I would say could definitely be using improvement in general, which is fine.
Hello, princess.
Hi, Brad. Hello, princess. How are you doing there, Brad? I had to throw that sound in because it makes me just weirdly cringe. And I was like, you know what? We need to make sure that I can cringe as well. And so, does the chat from TikTok show up over here? Oh, like over on like the Twitch platform? It doesn't. And see, oh, that's the other thing. Because of the fact that like you're having two different chats and they don't merge in together. What I want to find is at least on a moderator aspect. That's like one of my big things. Like on a moderator aspect, is there like a website that combines both of them that moderators can mod between the two platforms in one spot? Or is it like you have to have mods in two different locations? And I'm just like, oh my gosh, there's still so many ways that this can be improved. Yeah, Daniel. I know Streamlabs, they released the multi-platform stuff last year, I want to say. But they've really expanded it more out. And I think that's where allowing at least being able to stream to one secondary platform for free was a big part of that. But there's still, like, depending on that secondary platform, there's things that you can or can't do. Streamlabs is definitely very much more set up for, I would say, Twitch. And a lot of the widgets and everything, which is why I'm also trying to use some of Stream Elements, but Stream Elements is also very Twitch focused too. So, you have a soup and a sandwich now, Jason? Excellent. Excellent. I like to hear that. You were using the Restream because you could do 4 places for $50 for the year, and you liked it because it was easy, so maybe... Yeah, okay, so, and that's, I have seen, you know, like, buying a service that you can do everything in one place. And so it's just, one, figuring out, do I really want to, or two, like, not worry about it, so. But, yeah, for right now, we're just going to be doing a bunch of different testing and, playing around with stuff. And the main thing, though, is the fact that if I do want to be streaming to more than one location, I need to make sure that I have a computer that can handle the processing, aka a new laptop. So that's probably going to be the first step, is that I have to buy a new laptop. Multi-chat has been hard to find great. Yeah, exactly. Like having a multi-stream multi-chat that just like filters all in together. Some of them have done pretty good with that, but not all of them. Like, I think, like I went through that list that, like, the chats do filter into the same multi-stream chat, which is great, but when it doesn't, it doesn't. Thank you so much for the like, Leo. But yeah. You're not too bad, Red. You have a friend that does some TikTok lives, and sometimes she'll stream on both. Yeah, that's what we're doing right now, Red. We're actually streaming on both. Right now. If you were to go over to my TikTok, you would see me over there live. Restream's multi-chat is an but it still did a lot. Okay. And Restream is good because it's just one source, and then they push out to multi. Yeah, and like that's kind of where Slobs is doing that now. And then if you want to pay, and that's the thing too, is that then you could pay Streamlabs with Ultra, you can pay for that, and then you can stream to as many platforms as you want. And so, but I'm not sure like what that price looks like. Jason, you're gonna start a feeding frenzy. The babies are gonna love you for this. Let's see here. Let's go over into our feeding frenzy camera. Ha ha ha! Look at that. Oh my god, it's so bright over there. That is way bright. It's okay. It's fine. Hang on. I gotta break it apart. There's two... Oh, dear God. There's 2 jerky sticks on here. Ugh. You don't have a TikTok, Red? That's fine. Oh, Freya's ready. She didn't even get in camera for that. Okay. Let's see. Come here, Candy. Did I even get her in frame? Okay, she is in frame. Gandalf, come here. Freya, come on. Good girl. I got you, Gandy. Yes. You want to come back out, Frey Bean? Yeah. Good boy. Oh, Freya. That was rude. There we go. Thank you for that, Jason. Light mode, I know. I'm sorry. It's very bright. It was not that bright when I was like configuring the camera earlier. And this is even like the settings that I have configured for when it's dark. So I'm just like, God damn, that's really bright. Oh, you know why? I realized it's because it's not angled in the same way, but there we go. That probably, yeah, that's still not even close. That's a bit better. Check out the Caster Labs for a multi-chat. You're going to try that before you took your... Oh, okay. I can definitely do that. It's so nice you guys can see the kitties up close. It's just sad that they're not napping in their normal spot. How powerful does this does the computer have to be to support all this? Yeah, it's going to take up a lot of resources. I'm kind of, that's where, Twin, what I'm thinking of is that, I want to look into, something that's powerful enough that it won't outdate its capabilities too quickly. So part of me is like, okay, maybe gaming laptop, which, would maybe be like, and that would definitely be better overall. But then I'm like, how fast will it outdate in its capabilities? And at the same time, like, I think, yeah, it's definitely just processing. I would say it's processing speed, and I think it's GPU is what is the bigger concern. I can send you some links of what I've been looking at. So you can even see what you know of that would work. You want to put your face in Gandy's floof. Everybody wants to put their face in Gandy's floof. He has so much. He doesn't even have that much. Fib has more floof, but still, it's pretty close. Yeah, cost factor. And that's where, you know, I'm fine with if I end up dropping like, you know, 1,200, 1,300 on it. That's fine by me. Because I also want to make sure that like I'm like if I do need to use it for anything else that does require a little bit more power to it, then it can also do that. But for the most part, the nice thing with the laptop is just the fact that I can make modifications to stream. I can make whether it be overlays or it be just overall themes and events and such. I do that a lot better when I can move around with the laptop versus if I have to sit here in my room and do it, because lately I'm just like, I get home, I'm like, I don't want to sit at my desk, especially because the cats heavily associate me sitting at my desk as treats time. And so a desk, yeah, because I was Turbo. What I was kind of thinking is like, oh well, if I wanted to, I could go ahead and upgrade the gaming PC, get that updated because that's I need to get that updated anyways, and then I could turn that tower into a streaming tower, but then I don't have the mobility with it. Plus, then I need to have the screen for that as well as having a keyboard as well for it. And I'm just like, if it's all a laptop, it's all there. I do have like my little Bluetooth mouse that I do use when we're streaming for the laptop we've been using before, but because my keyboard and my mouse that like I like to use for this setup is all hardwired, that makes it more stuff. You trained the kitties. I have. The cats have been they have been Pavloved. And so, yeah. So yeah, that's like part of where it's like, I want to work on some stuff, but then it's like the cats will always jump up and get in front of the monitors and they'll be like, hey, I want treats. Give me treats. This is treats time. I'm like, no, treats is when people redeem them for you. You do a KVM to switch between laptop and the gaming desktop? Okay. Are they? Yeah, they're having a thing. Oh, hang on, Phrase. Let me see if I can get this before she like disappears. Look at her. Oh, she is so heavily looking for more treats. Your laptop's 11 years old and still okay. It could probably use a wipe and fresh install of Windows. Yeah, and I was even like debating. I was like, maybe I do like a factory reset and fresh install everything in case maybe I had a setting changed weird. But just kind of thinking about it, I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure it's the processing power on it. So, right? The bean needs more treats. The bean does need more treats. Look at her. She is all for it though. Yeah, I know. And especially since she gets churros every morning for Miralax, that's what she's getting. She gets a 1/4 teaspoon of Miralax every day and a dollop of churro. So then that way she does not strain as badly when she goes to take a shit. You got a netbook from 2011. It's basically a powerful for the time cell phone processor and 2 whole gigabytes of RAM. I know, right? Part of me was debating. I was like, maybe I see if I could stream on my my Windows tablet. Like, maybe that can still do better. And I'm like, nah. We're not gonna do that. That's to the point that I'm like spending so much time trying to make things work that I'm like, you know what, just save the time and misery of it, Sammy. Just go ahead and just buy a new laptop. You like your mouse and keyboard too much to use the laptop. That's totally fine. Like I've got one sec, don't toss this, but so I've got my mouse here. I suddenly don't remember the brand. It's got the Viking brand, like the mascot is a Viking. It's like a it's like GMMK or something like that, I think. That or it's my keyboard, because the keyboard's the same brand. There we go. It definitely needs a heavy dusting though. I need to pop all of the caps off dust underneath those because it is so much fur. So much fur. But I like my keyboard too. Also the fact that it's a full board, like a full profile keyboard as well with RGB, customizable RGB. I like it very much. And I'm like, won't give that up, that's for sure. It's a super lightweight Linux OS on it, and you just use it for writing, but it's sturdy as fuck. Yeah, I was even looking into, people were asking about like different operating systems, and just because of the nature of a lot of streaming platforms and a lot of the streaming software and peripherals and such, it's Windows is the best way to go just in general because everything's much more compatible with it. Makes it a lot more plug and play. Alex, have you tried blowing on the cartridge? Not yet, Alex. That's a $10 fee. I need to send you an invoice for that first. The second gigabyte was an upgrade. It came with one. Oh my god. Right. Oh my god. Yeah, oh man, I remember like okay, so 2011 was when I was graduating from UNC with my teaching degree. And yeah, like it was a big deal if you got a thumb drive that was like 500 gigs. Or no, was it 500 gigs? No, I feel like it was more so if you were getting stuff. No, that seems about right. Terabytes was like the big thing that if you could get anything with terabytes on it, you're like, oh yeah. Hang on, they're back there. They're back. They have been in such a mood for the last couple weeks too. Windows is definitely easier, but you stream from your Linux desktop. OBS works pretty well out of... Okay, yeah. I heard like the OBS works pretty well. It was just like coming into... Like it was just more so the peripherals after that point was a little bit harder. Speaking of blowing, you're going to toss some paper airplanes into the 5 mil wind tunnels. Go do it. Do it, Alex. Toss those in there. Look at that. Freya Bean's actually in her bed. Okay, with that in mind, we can throw this back on now. Let's go with that. She's actually laying in her bed like she's supposed to. God, that is very bright though. I want to check to see what are the settings I have set up on that camera. Let's see. Well, it's thinking about it. Yeah? Is that so, Gandy? Yeah? Only the original Elgato capture card works well with Linux, though. You got a $30 off-brand and hat. That's good. Yeah, sometimes I feel like the off-brands aren't bad necessarily. And I wasn't even sure, like with my off-brand that I have. Yeah, let's go ahead and I'm going to change this back to some other settings I had initially had. Let's see what that comes out to. What was I saying? Something. Oh yeah, I have my own off-brand capture card and just stuff that you don't need to have the name on it. It works just fine. But that's where I got the Elgato because I was like, well, maybe it's the capture card, and because there was no software for the off-brand that I could use to compare and look at how is it coming in through the HDMI cables, and the Elgato does. So I was looking at that. I'm like, okay, it's definitely not the capture card at this point. It is definitely, that's better. That's not as bright. But yeah, I couldn't troubleshoot or tell with any of that way. Hey, Google, turn off kitchen lights. So yeah, now I know. Now I'm like, okay, I spent the money on a nice capture card, and just so I could find out that my other capture cards were doing fine. It was just the laptop that was making a bunch of problems. Because, like, we were still getting, like, the audio choppiness and everything, even with just, like, our single streaming setup and such. And so it was like, I want, like, it might be the capture card. It's hard to say. Definitely not the capture card. Definitely not the cables. It's the computer. It's the laptop. The webcam is a bit finicky, but it was also cheap. You know what? We work that shit through, though. We do good on that. Stream Deck runs on a Linux-based OS, so your game compatibility with Stream is way better than it used to be. Oh, there we go. And I don't use a Stream Deck at all. Moxie, you passed out in bed? How dare? How dare you, Moxie? I demand you give me some of your shits for that. I'm getting better. I'm getting 100,000 percent better results than my first stream ever. I know. I always really like rewatching my streams. One, I use it so I can like pick out. I'm like, oh, you know what? Like this audio is too loud. Let me tone that down before next stream. Or like, oh, I don't really like how these things were positioned, so I can rearrange. But also I like rewatching because I'm like, look how far we've come in 4 years. Steam Deck. Yeah, I know. I know it's Steam Deck. I always end up calling it Stream Deck too. But yeah, oh, you're right though. Yeah, Steam Deck is like, oh, yeah, you're right. There is a difference between Stream Deck and Steam Deck. Yeah, Steam Deck is definitely Linux based. No, thank you guys. Steam Deck is an interesting product, but it's not for you. Yeah, for you, Daniel, it doesn't fit with the type of games you enjoy playing. Oh, you guys, I'm so happy. We have a kitty cam that like we're not like really far away. Freya hasn't been laying in the bed a lot, like her bed that's on my bed. She hasn't been laying in that a lot lately. I think it's partly because I only sleep in our bed on the weekends, and then during the week, for like weekdays, I'm sleeping on the couch because I wake up better for work right now by doing that. So I'm like, you know what? Whatever makes my brain do the things. Sleep in the bed to like sleep in and not feel like blech trying to get out of bed, and then whatchamacallit, sleep on the couch, so then that way my brain goes, yes, this is the productive place to sleep. I shot open when I heard kitty cam. Yes, look at that, we got a free bean. She's sleeping over in her corner. My hope is that like Gandhi would go lay over there because he really likes laying on that oversized hoodie that's next to her. He really likes to lay on it. And they were both like snuggling with each other on it a few times. And I was like, ooh, maybe this is like my ticket for getting them to be in the same shot. And I don't think it is. I don't think it's going to work. Part of me is like, maybe we just need to have 2 cameras for cats. We have a camera for her, and then we have a camera for where he's normally at, which is usually up in the tower. So let's see here. So moderation settings. Yeah, see, and this is all, like, Not Kulu was going on about a lot of this stuff. This is all here, so of course I didn't have any of this access. Ah, look at this! Okay. Dig it. That's a service internal error. Let's see here. Interesting. Yeah, because I couldn't see any of this stuff before. There we go. I made... I renamed the alert that you usually always use, Sterling. Sterling has his very own sound now because he was always using it. You just wanted to see what it did? I even have one for Straylight. Right? I felt so proud. Like, I was just like, I'm so proud of myself for this one, you guys. Let's see. Okay. So we got all of this. Yeah, because this gives me the ability to then, like, put a lot of this stuff in. There we go. You feel so honored. Good. You should. Also, the random sounds, I set those up to be sounds that aren't part of the collection that you can see to pay with biddies as well. They're sounds that like aren't even listed there, so it makes it more entertaining for me and the rest of us. You thought about redeeming those because you wanted to see what they were. I mean, you totally can. You totally can. I don't even remember what I set for Stray Lights, so I feel like you need to. Hi, Kelly. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Oh, that's right. That one's really loud. We all know that Sterling just had his eardrums blasted out. That was not the intent. You didn't want me to be disappointed? That's totally fine. Since I can see like who redeemed it in the chat window over here, that's totally fine if you did. Right? We got Pedro. We got Pedro. You're doing good. Excellent. I'm glad to hear that. I'm not too bad. We're testing out.
Such a good girl.
Yeah, I forgot I added these things in. Couple weeks ago, that's for sure. Okay, that'll be a good one. I've been doing good. We're working on getting things set up so we can be multi-streaming when I get back into my streaming stuff. So we've got the TikTok side of things, and then we got the Twitch side of things. And at least since I haven't streamed on TikTok before, it's also like figuring out like, okay, how does the TikTok side work? How much stuff is already pre-integrated, how many things are not, and figuring out a lot of those little, like, tidbits. But we're doing good. And we got Freybean hanging out in her corner on her heating pad. And then Gandhi, yeah, you guys, I think we just need to get a third camera for Gandhi. The one thing, though, that I have to remember with cameras is, and this is what I learned with having more than one camera, if you have more than one camera that is the same make, model, and brand, and you plug them in to your USB ports, whatever, you need to make sure they're on different different port cards kind of situation, or it has to be like a USB 3 versus a USB 2, something that helps distinguish them with Streamlabs, because Streamlabs will only see that you have one device despite the fact that you have two different devices. It can't tell them apart. So you what I was having to do with the laptop was I would have one camera plugged into one of the back USB ports, and then the other camera was plugged into one of the side front ports because they were separate from each other. So it helped with Streamlabs identifying them. So if I get a third camera, either I have to make sure I have 3 different ways to identify that, or I just have to get a different camera. I can't do the same make, model, and brand. So, GG is for good girl, not good game. Got it. Yes, Daniel, you totally got my joke. Yeah, I'm excited, Kelly. And so I just have to figure out like what we want to do for like the streaming schedule after that. Because like I took an 8-month hiatus and just listened to Smut and Cross Stitched for the last 8 months. It was supposed to be only what was it? It was supposed to only be like a 2-week break because I was off at the ski trip, and then it was just like I came back and it was supposed to just be the week that I was gone. And then I was like came back and was like, oh, you guys, we're gonna just take another week off. I just need another week, and then it just turned into I took a whole 8-month hiatus. But it's all good. We're fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, Daniel, that was like my joke. That was my joke with the GG. Because I was just like, oh yeah, GG. This will be like a good joke. And then I thought about it. I'm like, oh, you get like, normally GG is good game. And we did have a good game, like sound attributed to the GG initially. And then I was like, but the good girl is still a GG. It's like, this will be great. I was just like, I need to throw things in here that are just gonna make me just be really uncomfortable for myself. Myself consensually being uncomfortable for some things. Right, Red? I was so smart. I got that down. I got that all figured out. Let's see here. I am going through some stuff over here. So I can see where I can like add mods and do mod stuff. So that's great. And that's all I can do. I wonder if it's only just people I follow. That might be. That's totally fine. So. But. Yeah. I'm just going to think on that GG for a while. And then, one of the other things too is with the random sound alerts, at least, what did I do with that? Some of them have little videos. And so at least over on the Twitch side, I have it where it should pop up with a video when it does that, when it plays. I don't have it set up for over on TikTok because I was like, I don't know with it, like how much screen space there is on TikTok. I'm like, I'm not sure about that one as much, but at least for the Twitch side, we can definitely do it. And then I can always add it on if I need to later on. I can totally do that. I'm so happy. Freya's finally laying in her spot. I'm just like, finally. She is laying where she's supposed to. Taking full advantage of having that camera. But yeah, like I redid a lot of stuff because I wanted to have it where we could turn it on if we needed to. We could turn the camera off if we didn't need to. So really the only thing at this point is just probably just the new laptop aspect so we can get back to putting our games back on. So, and thankfully, since so many things have gotten into cloud-based, that shouldn't be too hard to set all of that up. Jason, way too dank. Wait, what? I just noticed Jason's comments. Oh my god. And I just saw Sterling's too. It's a banger of a sound. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know how I didn't see those comments until now. That is weird. It's okay. Oh wait, no, that was in reference to Straylight's sound that I made them. Now we just need Straylight to get on here to be like, Straylight, give me some of your shits. No, give me some of your fucks. That's what it is. They're fucks. I figure if we get in trouble for calling channel points fucks, we'll just change them to ducks. Speaking of games, you have more hours in Hades than you have... Oh, in Hades 2 than you have in Hades, and it's still in early access. Damn! That sounds like Hades 2 is, like, really, really good. And then you're nearly done with a second Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough. That's the other thing. I want to get us back into Baldur's Gate, and I want to change how we're doing how we're playing Baldur's Gate, because, like, there's just so many things with the fact of it being like a
Such a
tabletop.
good girl.
Thank you, Sterling. And why are you giving fucks, Sterling? Because I'm giving you guys fucks to give me. um, but yeah, I want to change how I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3 on stream. Because right now, it's all more so, since I really enjoy doing the whole, like, it's my first playthrough thing, I like doing that with a lot of our games, but for Baldur's Gate 3, I feel like it just holds us back from moving very far in the storyline. And, so I'm like, maybe I do it where, like, I'm allowed to play that game off stream, but then, like, maybe we change it into where I see different ways of how people have completed parts of the game, and I have to, thank you so much for the likes, Kelly. I have to, see if I can replicate what they're doing. Because that's, like, my favorite thing when I watch other people playing Baldur's Gate 3 is, like, how they're really creative in accomplishing some of those instances. Whereas, like, for me, I'm just kind of like, we run in, I'm like, okay, we'll roll for initiative and we'll roll for this and do, like, move and do this. And it's still, I enjoy seeing the people who are just like, oh, hang on, let me set up the whole thing. And then, it's done in an instant. And so I'm like, maybe I feel like I want to try and learn how to replicate that type of gameplay, I want to see if I can, one, replicate it, but two, get really good at figuring out, like, how do you come up with ideas like that? So, you're shocked that it let me put it as fucks? I was too. I was like, let me just talk about it and so we'll see if anything, and they let it through. So I'm like, I know I'm probably not the first person who's done it. And the fact that we do set stream to, like 18 plus adult only, just because of the fact that when we're playing games like Leisure Suit Larry, or just the fact that our topics of conversation are much more adult specific, that I'm just like, you know what, we're putting everything out there that it's like, this stream is not for kids. We raise money for kids several times in the year, but it is not a stream for kids. Honor mode speedruns are really interesting, both with glitched and glitchless. Ooh, yeah. That's the kind of stuff that, like, I'm really interested in. And I want to see about, like, learning how to do it and, like, having that thought process to do it that way. Let's see here. I'm seeing what Jason just sent us. Oh, it's the, yes! Oh my god. I've no more fucks to give. Yes, I love it. You can relate to that? Yeah. Right? And so, yeah, that's something I want to get better with that. Cause at least with console game stuff, you know, I'm a button masher in general, but there's some games I'm like, you know what? I really want to, like, get better at, like, play this game and get to know, like, your combos and get to know, like, how to be efficient and not just button mash to button mash. And Baldur's Gate 3 at least is one of those that I'm like, I really want to see, like, how do people come up with these types of plays and these types of runs, and see if I can start getting better at thinking outside of that. Like, it is literally thinking outside of the box is at that point what's going on. So let's see here. I haven't even really messed around with this. What are all the things? So that is okay, so that's in here. Okay. And then, so that's muting. So, okay, let's see here. And then we got muted accounts. Okay. And then there's blocked accounts. Okay. So, there's those. You can change this, or okay, you can click on that. And you can see that information. Okay. Yeah, this is all the stuff that Kulu was trying to have me do last night, and I'm like, it's not working, bud. No wonder it wasn't. Makes perfect sense. But I was like, I need to look into this more. So let's see, and then we can get, okay, so that's a sharing link. Okay, not bad. And then, oh, I could do a picture in picture. Oh, that's nice. Although I don't really need it for that. It'd be nicer if the chat could pop out. Although that's technically over in the monitor window, is that you could do it that way. You can pop that out. Okay. Very interesting. I'm intrigued. This is really cool. I like seeing a lot of this stuff because this is all new stuff. You did that with Link to the Past. Some things you can do and some you can't. Yeah, and then watching speedruns helps to get the logic. That's the other thing is that there's a person that Sterling showed me with Breath of the Wild, and I think they even do the same thing with Tears of the Kingdom, that how they do their combos, and they utilize a lot of the, I think it's the glyph power abilities, that they chain them together in ways that I'm just like, I would have never considered that. And it's really just cool to see what they come up with. And taking advantage of like how the game mechanics and the physics work with all of that. And so I think what I'd want to do, but first of all, I need to fucking finish the first game anyway. So, and this is where is also the other hard thing is like, how do we also keep Sammy on track with the main storyline and does not get distracted to not finish games and keep adding unfinished games to the list of games that we play. On top of, you know, my game ADHD that is a problem. But yeah, I would definitely want to like then start up a new game of Breath of the Wild to see if I could learn how to replicate what that person does with chaining everything together, because it's really cool to see. And I'm like, this is like, it's a whole way of viewing like how you can play games and like understanding the mechanics to that degree too. You're really interested to see how Echoes of Wisdom speedruns, for those who wait, Echoes of Wisdom speedruns for, and how crazy those, oh yeah, that'll be very interesting too. Oh, that was a bad idea. It's okay. I'll be fine. I was like, oh, here, I want to like change the width of this one box. Oh, it's a whole column. Never mind. I'm starting to peter out, you guys. But we've been, you know what? We've been just chatting for like an hour and a half. And the fact that normally, like, when we are chatting and everything, like, we're playing games, so we obviously go for like 3 to 4 hours. The fact that with just chatting stuff, you know, an hour and a half seems to make pretty good sense. You're really enjoying Echoes of Wisdom, though? Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of people are enjoying that. Hi, Theo. Thank you so much for the raid. How are you doing? How was your stream? That and then replaying Vampire Survivors on PlayStation? Yes. Oh. Hi, Larkin. You're welcome. You're welcome for that scream. Oh, Larkin brought got you in over here. Oh, thank you, Larkin. We do love all of Larkin's suggestions, though. Larkin has great suggestions. What were you guys doing over on your stream tonight, Theos? Are you guys just hanging out, chatting, crafting, playing a game? We've just been chatting, so. You're playing Cult of the Lamb? Yes. Yes. I have that. I think it's either in my wish list to buy, or I already bought it for the Switch. And the only reason I have not started it is because I want to play it on stream, but then I'm also like, we need to finish playing our other games. I've gotten us so many games with that in mind. Hi, Bean. Oh, that's okay. Bean's out of the camera, so she's like, "Mom, you're only 2 streams in on it." Ooh, what are your thoughts so far? When do we get Cult of the Sammy or Cult of the Giddies? I don't know. Somebody needs to make the game. You're loving it so much. Oh, good. I've heard like, yeah, just from like what I've heard from some friends and some friends who also cosplay from it. They love it. And I've seen like bits and pieces of it. And I'm like, yeah, this looks like a really fun game. What do you need, Bean? What you got going on? You're just sitting there kind of staring at me. Well, you don't need to turn around. I wasn't wanting you, I wasn't trying to make you feel like you had to turn around. She's like, fine, I'll look this way. Yeah, so the cosplays I've seen they just look like a blast. The lamb character is playable in Party Animals. I'm not surprised, actually. I am not surprised that it's a playable character in Party Animals. There's been like a lot of characters that end up becoming playable characters in things like Party Animals. Because that's how you get people to come in and play your game afterwards. Is it's like, oh, hey, we have these iconic characters from these other iconic games. And people are like, oh, hell yeah, crossover, let's do it. They're all into it. Why do I have a scab on the top of my foot? That makes no sense. I don't recall ever getting... Why is there a scab there? Is it from my shoe? Maybe it was from my shoe. Could have been my shoe. I don't know. I'm just watching Freya. Gandy's up in the tree. He is, yeah, see, I think we do need to get a third camera. Because he's up in the tree, and then Freya's usually, like, over in the bed behind me, so. I think that we're just going to have to do that. You need to see if the Messenger and or see if Star's characters are in other games. Ooh. Yeah. See if Star's characters. I feel like maybe I've seen something with them being in another game, but I could be wrong. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. But I'm gonna try something. I meant to do this like the other day, and then I just remembered it. Let's see how I feel about having the mic turned this way. Oh, hang on. I still need to turn... Wait, can I... Oh, wait, here. Well, let me... It's supposed to... There we go. Ha 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 ha. Look at that. But then, does my whale sit up here? Oh! That... totally fell off. That was weird. Okay. Oh. That's fine. Okay. How well does he sit up here on his own now? Sterling and Straylight got me a whale when they were out in New York last year. So my whale set's up here. I don't remember his name though. I forget what I named him. There we go. Let's try that. Maybe I need to like get a rubber band or something. Something to tie him down. That might be a good idea. There we go. Let's see here. I shared it's your second favorite game last year after Spider-Man 2 and your favorite turn-based RPG. Ooh, okay. See, I feel like I have that on a wish list. Right, Theos? Isn't it cute? My little whale. Yeah, I forget what I named him. Oh, wait. Okay, that's why that tore off. Right? That still doesn't make any sense. What? Oh, no. But I'm getting more hyperfixated on the plastic attachment that was for that label for the tag. His selling tags. The soundtrack's 10 out of 10. Okay. I want to say I have that like saved somewhere for like a playlist or something. Yeah, he clearly, yeah, the whale clearly loves hanging out with me. Whaley the whale or Whaley McWhaleface. Just don't name him Sin. No, probably not Whaley McWhaleface. Oh, you know what? I wonder if maybe I mentioned his name in our group chat. Whale. Let me see if anything pops up real quick. I have 2 matched messages. Nope, that's not that. Although that was last year. No, that was Sterling was in San Francisco at that time. So that's why. And then that was charcuterie plush that Alex had sent us last year. I guess I don't have it named in here. That's okay. You got to see, you got Sea of Stars on your backlog, so maybe you should get to it before it gets taken off. Yeah. Gil Larkin, I think that's a good idea. Oh, it got removed from PlayStation Plus Extra, but you had a physical version, so hopefully it'll come out before the DLC again. So you just don't have to open the physical copy. Totally fair. That is totally fair on that one. Let's see here. I'm still going to finagle with this because it's me. Wrong direction. Okay. Let's bring that down like this. Okay. You guys are probably getting all of the fun little vibrational sounds from that too. Do I care? You guys will manage. Let's see. And there we go. That's a little better. There we go. Hydrate and a posture check. You know what? I don't have anything to hydrate with. I'll have tea after stream. How about that? I've been needing to make tea. I didn't want to grab another White Claw for tonight because I had 2 strawberry rhubarb seltzers last night, as well as a beer shot of an orange creamsicle beer, which was actually really good. But that was last night, and I was just like, okay, I'm good on the alcohol for a little bit. And so this is how much you love the game. You bought it the physical version, upgraded version that came with the extra things and the art book. Oh damn. Yeah. That does say a lot if you're willing to spend that much money on that, Daniel. But when you have good things like when you have a really good series like that, or a really good game, it's totally worth buying the extras. And then you got the soundtrack twice. And with each of those they came for free. Nice. Nice. There you go. That's a good score. Let's see here. That's full screen. That's oriented. Oh. That's interesting. You can change the orientation over on TikTok. So then that way, if somebody's like, I'm going to be really clever with how I'm using maybe the vertical output, because I was even kind of considering that as a thing, that it would take into account all of that. Thank you so much, Boala. Thank you so much for those likes. How are you doing? Oh, wow. That's really cool. That's a really smart decision to do with a browser. Ooh, what's this do? What's that down arrow do? Oh, that goes to somebody else's stream. No, thank you. Go back to mine. Oh, but I just lost all of my chat history. Oh, no. Wait, no, I had the monitor still pulled up. Hang on. Okay. I didn't miss out on anything. That's fine. You're doing good. Excellent. I'm glad to hear that. We're just hanging out. I normally stream over on Twitch, and so we're trying out dual streaming, so making Twitch our secondary platform to stream on. And we started up with that on Tuesday for our first time just to see where things are at. And I normally do a dual PC setup anyways. But we were having issues that we can't play a game yet. So I'm testing out some hardware capabilities just to see, one, where things are at, and then two, where do I go from there? So what it's kind of come down to is I need to buy a new laptop. But we're just hanging out, and then let's see here. I have 2 cats, and so we have a cat cam. Oh, she's not over in her bed. We do have a cat cam, but she's not in her bed, so we're not just gonna stare at an empty cat bed. But welcome on in. Feel free to chat. I've got both chats pulled up so I can see both sides of everything. Larkin, feeding frenzy. Okay. Well, this way we get to see, at least see Freya. I think Gandhi might not come down because he's going to be like, nah, not into it. But Freya will be all into it. Or let's see, how much do I have of this? I don't have enough of that one. Okay. Oh, never mind. Gandhi did come down. Yeah, you were sleepy. You were sleepy, weren't you? There you go. You want to come on out, Frey Bean? Come here. It's your favorite. There we go. You're a goofy girl. You don't want any? Oh, you care more about sniffing her. Okay, that's fine. Do you want any more? You don't really care? That's okay. Free Bean, behind you. Good job. Good girl. What are we gonna play? I want to get back into Dave the Diver. We finished the game, just like the first original game, and so now we've got the DLCs that we need to play. So I want to get back into Dave, probably the most right now. Good girl. Here we go. And then, let's see. We started up some Baldur's Gate 3, so I'd like to get back into playing that one. We have Kingdom Hearts 3 that I need to finish, so we'll need to finish that one. I have a lot of started games that are unfinished. So part of me is wanting to try and finish up a lot of those. Your little floofy buddy. Yes, Candy is your little floofy buddy, Sterling. That he is. We love a good Candy. But yeah, he's not into the jerky sticks as much as Freya, obviously. I think what I need to do is I need to get some more of the freeze-dried salmon. That he'll go to he'll go crazy for that one. I don't want to do the churro because he gets churro every morning now, so nice. Yes. I'm trying to think, what are some of the other games that we've started up, you guys? Let's see. Let me pull up our other games that we've started but we haven't finished because I am horrendous at finishing games. Oh, we have Assassin's Creed Valhalla we still need to finish. Sterling, oh my god, Alex, you're saying hi to Sterling for the first time. Took you long enough. Let's see here. Cameron. There we go. It's almost there. Almost there. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, so we have Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Breath of the Wild, Nier Automata, Horizon Zero Dawn we still need to finish. We still need to finish Hades. We started Raji. We still need to finish that one, and that's an indie game over on the Switch. Probably get further into Dark Souls 3 is the other one. And then Kingdom Hearts 3, Dave the Diver DLC, Baldur's Gate 3, and Dot Hack and Cyan Volume 1. I've started so many games, you guys. So many games have been started and not finished. So yeah, we get a lot of those games though. And and I do want to get back into, I like playing some like retro PC games as well. So things like I always go with Day of the Tentacle because everyone knows Day of the Tentacle usually in terms of like a retro PC game. Or Maniac Mansion, which I never played when I was a kid actually, but I played it as an adult and that's a fun one. Dank Souls. Yeah, we need to get back into Dank Souls. And have I played Resident Evil 2 or 4? No, I haven't. Tell Sterling you say hi. Sterling Spoala says hi. Holy shit. Okay, Spoala, I now recognize who you are. How are you doing? I'm like, this face looks familiar. Do I know them? I do. How are you doing? Sterling's over here on Twitch. Spoala's over on TikTok. Who's telling you hi? Hang on. I'll text it to you. Let's see here. I need to keep myself from getting distracted. And I recently found out why when I'm like typing on my keyboard, like things don't type out the same anymore. It's because like the fucking keyboard tries to kind of guess which key you're aiming for and will slightly enlarge it for your fingers. And I'm like, no wonder I've had so many more mistakes with typing on my phone. All right, Sterling, I just texted you, so you know who's Spoala is. You've now started Valhalla, and you've taken a small break. And you're like, I've just started it. I'm already on a break from it. There's just so much in that game. My God. Let's see. Breath of the freeze-dried. Wait. How about freeze-dried salmon sticks. Combine them. Oh, yeah, exactly. There we go. Okay. Sterling says hi back. Frey Bean. Hi. Now Frey is sitting in the window just like, excuse me? Excuse me? Can please? Can please? We can't see her very well. We can kind of see Gandy sitting on the chair though behind us. He's behind the mic. Hang on. There he is. We can see Gandy on his stool. There we go. Maybe you'll be in Valhalla before I beat it. You know what? You probably will. Right? You hate when your phone thinks it knows what you mean. Right? No, the other thing that I really hate is that the phone will like autocorrect and auto change words after you've typed them out because it somehow decides, oh, I know the context better than you. So it changes the word entirely. And then you're going, I never typed that, but it changes it after the fact while you're in the middle of typing like one or two lines below it. And I'm just like, who made this decision? Who said that this was a good idea? Like, no, bad idea. Very bad decision. Oh my God, yeah. Like, seeing photos of my old NV2, I'm like, I miss my NV2 keyboard. Like, I miss that. I miss that flip and having like the full QWERTY keyboard with that. Oh man. I had so many less accidents. Also, you know what was really funny was I would sleep text people. I can't really, I've done it kind of here and there with like modern phones, but it's not as often because you need to like be able to unlock the phone and everything. So it doesn't happen as often now. But I would sleep text some of my friends and I would wake up in the morning. I'd be like, I don't recall sending this whatsoever. And it was gibberish. Like some of the words actually came out fine because of just like muscle motor memory, but it made no sense. You could probably turn that off. I've looked into it. And there's some things some settings I have turned off, and then other ones I haven't because I do rely on some of them just to help with making like not as many things going back and forth with things. But at least I know the whole like pre-selecting the key that you're likely to type on, so it slightly enlarges it right before you type it. And so you might be typing on the A, but it's thinking that, oh no, the next letter is going to be an S. So it slightly enlarges the S. So no matter what, you end up hitting S, even though your finger is directly over the A. And that's a setting. I haven't seen anything, and I haven't heard anyone else either who has found a setting to turn that shit off. Oh, thank you for feeding Chase, Sterling. I missed our stream kitty. I missed our Chase. He's been a hungry boy. You hate when your work computer auto-redacted and then redacted. Exactly. The worst for you with that one, Alex. What the duck do you mean? Exactly, Larkin. Exactly like that. Oh, you wrote, well, 3 words later, I have decided you meant will. Exactly. And I feel like that's like half the reason that my theirs keep getting fucked up. Because I'm like, I know my theirs. I know them. There are times I'll type in the wrong there and I'll totally acknowledge that was me. But there are times I type in the correct there and then I send the message and I reread it. I'm like, it was not that there. No. And I'm just like, Jesus. Bad decisions, man. Bad decisions. Spoala, what have you been up to lately? Anything fun? We're just hanging out here. Chit-chatting, everything. Hanging out with cats. Testing out TikTok. You should replay Day of the Tentacle for your. You know what though, Jason? I have been thinking. I've been wanting to figure out a way that we replay Day of the Tentacle because that was our first stream game. Like I'm like I don't like. Part of me is like maybe we like just replay stream like Day of the Tentacle every year on Streamiversary, as just part of the celebration. Larkin. There. I love it. There. It's okay. Right, Twin? Day of the Tentacle is amazing. I played that game so many times as a kid. The other thought, too, is that, you know, we could do Day of the Tentacle, and then we could always do one of the Leisure Suit Larry games. And I know the other day we were talking about a little bit of, whatchamacallit, starting up one of the other Leisure Suit Larry games, since we've only played 1 and 6. So it's like, oh, we've got 2 through 5 we still need to play. Not a whole lot. You're just working and raising the kids. Totally fair. I'm raising two children of my own. My fur babies. But Freya's doing good. And Candy's doing really good. That's what matters. And also trying to figure out why the water in my fish tanks is tearing up the fins on my betas. That's the other fun part. And then you're also working through a commission list. Excellent. Keeping yourself busy with the commissions. Yes, all the kitties. All the kitty babies. You didn't play those, Jason, but you remember Hugo's House of Horror, very similar. Yeah, I wasn't familiar with Hugo's House of Horror, but I mean, like, that could even be something we look into as well. Logan, yeah, you never knew about Day of the Tentacle until you popped onto my stream. Red. It's. You guys are just gonna take all of the homophones and just, like, swap them around. I'm all for it. I'm for you guys swapping those around. It's our inside joke now. As long as it doesn't mess up with my my context and comprehension of something if I forget that we are partaking in that joke. Because we all know me. I will get confused and then be like, wait. And then I'll go on a spiel of something. Yeah. Oh, tonight? Yeah. Oh, you know what? Yeah, because it's not cloudy out. I might be able to. If it's anything like the last Northern Lights that we had. I never saw them. I think it was just because it was cloudy and I didn't go out late enough. Like, I don't see anything specifically outside. Hang on. We're going to do this real quick. Let me go check. Okay, I just did a visual check. There's nothing out there yet. There are some clouds, the sun, the moon's out and everything, but there is no colorations of northern lights in the sky right now. So you have too much light pollution for much of a chance. Yeah, I don't have as much, but I definitely don't see anything. Like, I can at least look into the cloud, like into the sky, and see the differentials with the clouds, but You're gonna head to the airport in a few hours to go pick up Chris because he's gonna be in town for Alice in Wonderland tomorrow. Yay! Yes, Sterling. Maybe let's see here. Will you guys be far enough out there? No, you guys will probably still have too much light going out to the airport to see anything. I was thinking, oh, maybe you guys, I mean, unless you guys wanted to drive on some of the country roads a little further away from everything. You do have that opportunity because you're that far out west. East. My bad. East. I was hearing the cats, so I was like, where are they? Yeah, they got all excited because they were like, oh, are we going out on the patio? And it's like, no, no, no. And then when I was coming back in, Gandhi definitely did like a shoot by me to try and like go out on the patio. I'm like, nope. We are not, buddy. Guitar time. Take me home. Country roads. Yes, to the west. To the west. That's what, yeah, that's a good option. You just go to the west. So which way? The west. You just stay there stuck forever because you're like, well, I'm going to the west. Let's see here. Okay, good. I'm just checking in real quick on my messages. I forgot that with the hurricanes going on down in Florida, I have family down there, and it just didn't cross my mind. I was like, like, I have friends down there, and there's people I watch down there, and now it's like, oh yeah, I have family down there, and they ended up being fine, especially with Milton. Milton just barely touched them, so they're doing all right, but they'll probably end up helping out a little bit here and there with the rest of the community. The North and South. Wait, no, it's south, so Nouth and South. That took a little bit of effort to think about. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm like, what are some other things we can maybe look into playing, like as like a replay thing? But I feel like Day of the Tentacle is such an easy, like, that's an easy game we can do in a stream for sure, and would just work really well for like a streamiversary thing, since that was our first stream on game. First game on stream. There we go. Oh, also, you guys had I didn't have this before, but wait, what are we trying to do, Jason? Which command are we trying to use? I'm like, oh, there's the death command, and then there's the F command, and then there's the dead command. What are we trying to get? I'll let you know if it's a different command. But in regards to like the fact that, okay, we're gonna update the laptop. I do have the PC specs for like the gaming PC. I do have all of that stuff put up over on the panels here on Twitch. If you scroll down below, you can see I have a specs panel now. So if you guys are just like, what are you using? We can just go there now. I was like, oh, here, we'll just put it down in here. But oh, at least she's not microwaving anything. That's Hamster. Hi, sir. I hope you guys heard Gandhi just now. Yeah, there we go. You think that's what the death command was, but then we changed it to Hamster? Maybe. Maybe at one point it was. I know we'd no, I think we always had it as Hamster. It was just because we started the death command with Valhalla when we were fighting the Builder. Over and over and over and over and over and over, and his head is exposed. How do I reach it? Again. Yeah, the command's still a clip, which is one of my favorite things. Let's see here. Maybe, yeah, maybe it is a different command that's like this text thing, though. Let me check on that. Let's see. We've got, let's see, since it's an older one, it's probably going to be on the second page. Maybe? No, actually, it would be on the first page. We got our stabbies, we got spray, we've got our shoutouts, redemptions. Oh, I need to fix that, don't I? There's Pull to Sammy. We've got Hoarder, Hate Raid. Nope, it's just Hamster. I think, you know what? I think it was originally Hamster was like the text version of at least we're like not microwaving a hamster again or something like that. And then since we had like Larkin had clipped it a while but like at one point, I think he went back and edited it to change it to the clip. I know it's one of the earliest clips we have. Those are, and also, you know, like we've come a long way obviously with like stream setup and stream in general and what we're doing and everything. But I still love watching back on those videos because like, man, those were good fun stream videos. So I'm like, okay, I want to try and like replicate some of that again because those were some good times. Whee! I'm like trying to move the mic stand without knocking the whale off. You're out of here, Spawala? Alrighties. Not a problem. Feel free to lurk if you want. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit on stream, but feel free to lurk. We're a lurk-friendly place. Oh, that's what I meant to put in the title, is that we're lurk-friendly. You don't have to be super actively engaged, even though TikTok's not of that mindset, but that's okay. TikTok is very much like, you have to get somebody's attention very fast. Which is okay. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, hang on. Here, we can watch them in their natural interactions. Oh, lurk friendly. I haven't seen lurk friendly as a tag. I like that. That's a good one. Yeah, because, you know, like, just being, yeah, right? Battle. It's free, Candy, she's gonna beat she's gonna kick your ass. I don't know why you keep trying, but she's gonna beat your ass again. Yeah. I'm watching his tail and I'm like, bro. Alright, we're gonna swap over to here, but I'll throw the cat cam on from down below. There we go. That way, like, we can't have one of the streaming services and be like, you're promoting violence. It's like, oh, no, we're not. Look at that kitty content. I know. It is some kitty content for sure. Look at them. Look at them. I think I just heard myself. No, maybe I guess I didn't laugh. I was like, I think I just heard myself laugh. But maybe it was just the audio from the lo-fi girl. So. I'm waiting for her to beat his ass. Like, he does this where he, like, positions himself to try and be over her. And because she's really good at kangaroo kicking, like, she gets him off of her really easily. But, like, it's fucking... Oh, my God. These two. They do need nail trims, though, so I'm gonna have to trim their nails tomorrow. She may be a senior kitty, but she's spicy. I know. She's spicy when she needs to be, and she does not let him get his way. She is a strong and independent woman. Like, look at that. You can tell he's trying really hard to, like, win this, but it's not gonna work. God, these two. And this is just them normally. And what's really funny is, like, this will happen when I'm, like, out on the couch. And so I'll hear them in here, and I'm like, Jesus. And then next thing I know, they're running out of the bedroom into the living room and kitchen. And it's always Freya's chasing Gandy. I'm just like, oh, as long as she's the one chasing him. And then sometimes it'll be the opposite, but then, like, they run back into the room with her chasing him when they run back in the room. So I'm like, okay. They've got it figured out, so. Titania got your lip last night when you were baby holding her to settle her down from going full bottle brush. Oh my god, yeah. When they get that spooked, yeah, that is totally fair. I know Gandy gave me a really good gash. Gosh, when was this? This was sometime this summer that Personify's partner was helping with changing out my alternator and alternator belt. And so he came on up here so he could wash his hands because they had just gotten really dirty and everything. And he loves seeing the cats. Like, he loves being able to see them. And Gandy's met him before, but I was holding Gandy, and Gandy was kind of not into it. But I was like, it's fine, buddy. It's fine. But he dropped the paper towel, and it totally, like, him bending down to grab the paper towel totally spooked Gandy so much that he just leapt out of my arms, gashed my arm. And he even had, like, freshly trimmed nails too. So thankfully it wasn't, like, super deep or anything, but it was enough for, like, a good bleed. And I'm gonna have a scar. I'm definitely gonna have a scar there. But it's actually healing a lot better now, finally. I was noticing a lot of and anytime I was getting cut, I wasn't healing very well. And it wasn't scarring very well either. So I started taking iron supplements again, because I recently learned that you do not take your iron supplements with vitamin C. Because it interacts with the absorption, the effectiveness via the absorption aspect with it. So it's like, that would explain why. So now that I've been taking my iron supplement tablets properly, I'm like, oh, maybe it's actually now working, because I'm having, like, a lot of these cuts and scratches that that were taking forever to heal, and now they're finally healing. Is it time to get your winter tires? You know, I was actually thinking about that earlier this week. I'm like, do I need to get my winter tires on soon, or do I want to wait a little while? It's so warm these days. I'm like, I don't know. But it's all okay. Well, I'll figure it out. They'll probably come on. Like, I'll probably get them on in, like, maybe next month, I'm thinking. Or maybe end of this month, maybe. That might make sense, so. But this is actually kind of fun watching the TikTok side, though. You can literally, like, people's names will pop up, and so it's very entertaining to watch their names pop up, and then, like, they disappear, and I'm like, yes, they're all swiping. They're all swiping. It's great. I love it. Hello, TikTok. Hello, people who are scrolling on by on TikTok. I hope you're doing well. I see your names pop up briefly, and it's all good. Hello, pal. What's up? How are you doing? How are things going for ya? We're just hanging out and chatting. No, we ain't got that command. Oh, we're not doing ASL. I mean, you can see all that information down in panels, but if that's all, if you're just caring about ASL, I got all that information posted below. You don't need to put it into the chat. Unless you want to enjoy some of our in-chat in-chat jokes that we have with that, so. Oh my god. Well, you know what's really funny too is that I feel like if you say ASL, it's like that should already age you in the first fucking place. I was about to answer she lives on Mars, but oh my god. Seriously. I do kind of miss the really weird chat stuff. And so, Moxie passed out again. Moxie, you need to give me some of your fucks. I don't know where you are, but after the gym tomorrow, I can come pick you up. Uh-huh. Sure. No. Do I care about the Porsche? No. You got mod PTSD and was like, wait, I can't time them out. Alex. Wait. No, I have you set as a mod, don't I, Alex? You're set as one of my mods. They didn't even sub for $5.99. They don't have them. Yeah, you got to sub for $5.99 for 6 months first. If that person is probably trying to hit on people on Twitch, I guarantee they neither go to the gym nor. I mean, maybe they do go to the gym. Like, I'm not gonna shame like how people go to the gym and such, but choosing to come straight on and immediately do an age command. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Oh, Jesus. And then to add on, like, I follow your Instagram. Okay. Cool story. You don't go to the gym or own a Porsche, but I'm not that desperate to use Twitch as a dating. Oh, no. Okay, so I don't know how many of you guys have been, like, have either been keeping up with or, like, in general keep up with, like, Dragon Con stuff. So this year, over with, like, the Dragon Con Facebook pages, somebody had made a post asking, it was kind of like a misconnection post. And then, so they made that post, and then there was, like, some parody posts that were made after that. And then somebody goes and makes a post about, like, this isn't a dating site. Dragon Con's not about dating. Dragon Con is about this. And then they totally got shut down. But it became a whole joke. So now there's this whole joke that Dragon Con is now a dating site. And it's just like, oh my god. And then now we have a new Dragon Con cult, which is the Dragon Con dating site. And so then now there's that group that's going to turn into, like, a whole meme. And that con is just full of memes. So that's going to be a thing next year, guaranteed. And there are some developers actually getting together, and they're going to create an actual dating app. So then people who do want to try and meet up and date at Dragon Con can. And I'm like, man, this fucking con is a whole thing. I love Dragon Con. Hey, 6 month subs get 20% off is the prepay. It's 20% off if they prepay. Got it. I was like, wait, huh? Gimme. What's the time? Oh, a gimme. Oh my god. Daniel's, oh man. Oh no. Yeah, the dude got so roasted. Yeah, twin. He's still feeling the sting from that backlash? He probably is. DragonCon is many things, including dating. It is. And especially like the number of people who end up meeting at that con and then they start dating and now they're married. Like, I'm sorry, but yeah, it is. But yeah, it turned, oh man, it was a whole thing. And it's still going. It's still going. It's still a whole joke. Somebody's already made ribbons as well to start passing out next year. I'd like to dragon your con. My God. Fucking. Oh my God. I've seen on Reddit a DragonCon misconnection subreddit. Yes! Yes! That is likely as a result of that. Imagine trying to gatekeep DragonCon dating. Yeah. It did not go over well. And especially then too, on top of it, you had DragonCon staff even like roasting this person. And so I was like, oh my God. That was good. It's official. DragonCon site have that DragonCon is love. Yes, they do. Oh, Daniel's trying. Oh, it's a reference video. Okay. Oh, Gaim. Okay, it's pronounced Gaim. Oh, of course, it's Simpsons reference. I don't get it. Imagine if they hadn't gotten banned so fast and someone hit the talk like a game. You guys should have done that. That's what we should do with the trolls, is that we just redeem like the cringe-worthy shit. When DragonCon staff people jumped on him, it was, oh my God, it was glorious. Okay, you'll try and remember for next time. I will too. I'll try and remember for next time as well. Like, let's just see how cringe we can get. Oh, yeah. There. Oh, that's the thing. I can add a timer in on Elements. Okay, I'll do it later. But, for now. I was like, I feel like the timer thing could be useful, but I don't know what for. Duh. That reason. Okay, here we go. Here's our 5 minutes for you, Daniel. Like, but oh my God, you guys, like, we should have. Oh, whoa. We really should have gone for all the cringe, though. Like, that's the only way that you handle that type of conversation. Really, the only way. It's also been a really long time since I talked like this, so I am falling much more into the. I suddenly forgot the word. I forgot the word. God damn it. I forgot the word. Okay, that's feeling a little better. That feels a little better. I want to say it's like wispy, but it's not wispy. There's another term, and I always think of it when I'm listening to my audiobooks, because it always happens whenever you have the male narrators, and then they end up having to, like, speak the female role, and they always make them just so, like, it's like that fragile, like, light tone wispy thing. I'd so forget the name. Oh, woo, I'm in your chat. Twitch chat typing a woo. Oh no, Daniel. Oh no. Damn it, I'm trying to remember. What is that word though? Because I bitch about it every single time I'm listening to my audiobooks. Yeah, what is that word? It's, oh God, yeah, it's so not wispy, but like, I feel like wispy is still a good enough term for the time being, and then I'll randomly remember it when I'm going to bed tonight. Guarantee that's gonna happen. Without a doubt. That's how it always works. That's how it always happens. Words are hard. Why are words so hard, you guys? They're so hard. Everything's so hard. It's so hard, you guys. How many times can I say hard? Yeah, now that's gonna drive me nuts. I'm gonna have to really think on what that... Fuck. Yeah, I really need to think on that. God damn it. Ooh, you know what we could also do, even though, like, we wouldn't have as much to, like, main storyline, but we do need to catch up on a lot of it, is fucking Dreamlight Valley. We need to get into Disney Crossing. Get back into it. Say hard again. It's so hard. It's so hard, you guys. It's hard. It's hard, Sterling. It's hard. I'm trying to keep a straight face. But yeah, we could get back into Dreamlight Valley. And I can scream at Scar some more. Because I will make him his food and then he'll just fucking disappear when I have his food ready. But true, Dreamlight Valley would be good. Yeah, there has been a lot that's happened so far. Why am I going into where I can't pronounce words? I am trying very hard. It's not working very well. The internet just came full circle. The internet is always full circle. Oh, you guys, guess what? Guess what Sterling watched for the first time this last weekend? That is much more full circle. The circle of life. He had already seen Lion King. But it was Lion King 2. Simba's Pride. He had never met Kovu. He watched corn for the first time? I mean, he really likes corn. It's corn. It's got the juice. Sterling, you're just like, oh yeah, Lion King. Wait, did my thing? Oh, okay. I was like, wait, is that my timer going off and I'm not hearing it? No, it's still going. Man, this is a really long 5 minutes. Why? It feels really long. It's got the juice. Something like that. The circle of knife. Stabby, stabby, stabby. Stabby, 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 stabby. Stabby, 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 stabby. I got some new earrings too. They're bloody little knives. They're very cute. I really like them. They're perfect. You hated Lion King, so you never bothered with any of the other movies. That's totally fine. I was into it, because obviously lions, cats, my thing. And then we got the second movie for Christmas, and yeah, that was when I realized that for some odd reason, Kovu was really oddly attractive, but I didn't understand that at the time. But I loved watching it because of Kovu. Akuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. It means no. Let's see here. That's not no worries in that case, right? That'd be something else. Oh yeah, Lion King 2 was a straight to VHS. And then what was it? Oh, we watched the Beauty and the Beast Christmas special, which I forgot that it's supposed to be like an in between of like before Beast gets changed back to a human and after Belle is in the castle and she's like accepting Beast and everything, like shortly after he rescues her from the wolves. And I forgot about that, so apparently, like, the writers clearly thought about the fact that it's like, well, he turned into a human, we can't have him turn back into a beast in the second one, so they thought that through, but it was still very much like, oh my god, that movie, and the CG in that movie, like, that's when they were getting into some CG stuff, and you're like, oh boy. It means no furries for the rest of your days. Oh no. You went to Disney Zuki Boogie Bash with your friends and they were playing Pass and Smash with all the... Of course they were. Of course they were. You know what was the other thing too was it wasn't Jafar. Well, okay, so actually, no, here's what it was. So in Aladdin, okay, we have it where Princess Jasmine... when Jafar has control of everything, and so then she's in her red outfit, which iconically, like, me as a kid, I was just like, I like that one very much, and I didn't know why. It's just because it's very attractive. Very attractive. It's really fucking hot. We'll go with that. But what really got me was the part when she starts to, she's flirting with Jafar to distract him. And I don't know why, but there was a part of me that went, huh, I'm into that. No, but as a kid, I don't understand that. It's like, I'm into that. I was just like, I'm very fascinated by this. And this is like my favorite part. So every time that came up, I was like, I always have to watch this scene. And it's just like, oh man, okay. Also, Tim Curry. Oh, yeah, Tim Curry. There are some things I never want to see. It's okay, Twin. There's some things you should see, but then, yeah, it's totally fine. You don't need to see other things sometimes that are like, not sure. Given the friends in question, this is not a surprise. Of course, when Maleficent comes around, I'm just as bad. I mean, Maleficent is, like, even, just, like, Disney Maleficent. Like, dude, yeah, she's hot. I can easily say she's hot. There's a reason why I have a Maleficent cosplay I would love to do. I mainly want to do Angelina Jolie Maleficent because I just really love the design that they do with everything. But yeah, Maleficent still. Part of it's the cowl aspect too. Whoops, not that. Freya walked away, so we're gonna go ahead and turn off the kitty cam. Right? Red outfit Jasmine, fucking hot. I was into that too. You know what? I feel like everyone I've talked with is into that. Maggie was flirting with the villain from Big Heroes. Of course she was. I'm not surprised. And yeah, Cartoon Maleficent is still like, she's still there, but I definitely like Angelina Maleficent the most for sure. Yeah. But that's just because you get all the texture detail in with a lot of that too. So. Oh, yeah, that's right. You want to do a Maleficent. That does need to be done. Sterling. Yeah, right. We both know Maggie. Of course, we could both see her easily doing that. That is very accurate. Very true. Okay. I think we're gonna wrap things up from here. I just looked at the time. I'm like, God damn, it's already past 8 o'clock. We've been going for over 2.5 hours, but I need to get myself wrapped up for bed. So, this was good. This was good. And then this should get us, this should make TikTok happy with the things that they need. So, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, thank you, Larkin. But you guys, thanks for hanging out tonight. I really appreciate it. We'll be back on. I want to say we'll be back on next week, but I think if we do come back on next week, but I don't have the new laptop yet, then it might be just another chatting and just hanging out for a bit. But otherwise, yeah, hopefully we'll have, like, I feel like the laptop will ship pretty quickly, so, but yeah, for everyone obviously over on Twitch, thank you guys for hanging out. You guys are my OG crew, and then everyone who is over on TikTok, thank you for hanging out as well. If you just came to lurk, if you chatted for a little bit, I appreciate it so very much, and, yeah, we'll be on again next week. Raid suggestion is your friend Matt playing D&D. We're not going to do a raid, but thank you, Alex. That's a good one. But yeah, so I'll see you guys later, though. Have a wonderful night or a wonderful day, depending on where you're at. And have a wonderful weekend as well, if it hasn't started yet. Yeah, it probably hasn't started for most people, but he only has 10.5K viewers. Not a big deal. That's like nothing. That's nothing. You guys, thanks again for hanging out. I'll see you all later. Much love from the babies to you all. And yeah, I'll keep you posted. Bye.